Is Dad going to drive tonight? What is Dad going to drive tonight? We did ask James the question, and he made his normal car sound. So Dad's going to drive a car tonight, guys. Dad's going to drive a car. I like that idea. That's what we're here to do. We are here to do laps for Leuko. This is day number 8. We've been in the simulator every single day so far in September. Some of you watching around the world might have seen me start in August, but it was actually September here in Australia. So we have a few days to go before the end of the month. So we've got a few streams to come up. Tonight is Sunday night. I have decided that I'm going to tackle another oval race. I'm going to tackle another 90 lap Xfinity race in the Leukodystrophy Xfinity Supra. I did well last time, so much like the luck of ovals, we could probably hazard a guess and say this one won't go quite so well. I've managed not to have a significant motor vehicle accident on iRacing yet, so there is still time to kick that off and have that happen for you guys. But let's see what tonight has in store, hey? That's going to be the safest way to look at it. So we're loading into, we're going to do the B-Class Xfinity series. So I was just chatting to Mr. Lord Volt, who's logging on to the iRacing simulation video game. We last night had the eye tested event. I've had my eyes tested before, but this was an iRacing test event called Eye Tested, where we managed to get a result of 9th place, only because lots of drivers dropped out. I should have been last after I made a what are we going to call my error? We'll call it a rookie error. That was just a stupid mistake. I drove straight past my pit bay. Had to then tow back to pits because I didn't have enough gasoline to drive around a whole another lap, which then meant that I was down 2 laps for the remainder of the evening, and that sucked. But I drove well. I was happy with my performance, and now we're going to try and have another good performance at an oval race. G'day, Mr. Volt. How are you? Good, 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 good. So we are jumping in the Xfinity Series car. Are you keen to come to Atlanta, 90 laps? Yeah, that's the one. I'm just going to check to make sure that I've got the dash looking nice. I do. I've got the dash overlay, I've got my relative overlay, I've got the circle track map, and I've got the laps for Leuko. 631 laps, guys. 631. I'm not disappointed with that number. You're in doing it? I better set my wheel profile to be a NASCAR wheel, I guess. Just have to change my FanaLab profile. So I've got a program we use called FanaLab. It manages the steering wheel profiles for each car. I actually open FanaLab every time and set up. That's not a bad idea to set one as like one setting, one as another setting for all 5 of them. See, what I could do is, I know the wheel profiles do feel slightly different, but I could set one for tin top, one for open wheel, one for NASCAR, one for dirt, then one for BeamNG. Oh, that's right, you can too. That's what I need to do. Yeah, gotcha. feeling like something feels really weird with my audio here. I know the race, I think the last race I did in this was at night time. Was it? Or was it daytime? I can't remember. Yeah, it's open setup. I just run the stock setup though, and I did 90 laps and had no issues last time. So that's 1 lap down for laps for Leuko tonight. So I was saying we've done 400 and... Hang on. No, something's not right there with my laps. They didn't update. They didn't update. They did not update. I've done 633 laps, not 433. Does mine say 433? No, it says 631. It didn't even say 33, it said 1. We've done 631 laps. So I did 600 laps in the entire Series 3 of iRacing in 2024. 600, that's it. I've already done more than that, 631. So I've done 31 laps more than I did last season, over 12 weeks. We've driven 3,088 kilometres from our living room. This oval is going to add some more laps, not so many kilometres, but it will add at least another 90 laps, or at least another 92 laps now, because we've now done 2 laps. That's quick maths. And we have the added benefit of this being an oval race, so the result of this race is going to be up to the gods of iRacing, the netcode behemoth that is absolute chance and luck, and maybe some of the driving talents of Travi. Travi has been driving fairly well. I've been pretty happy with my performance on track of late. I have also been disappointed with rookie errors.
You just hit the fastest lap.
I'm currently the fastest driver, being the only one on the track, which is a good sign. So as long as I'm the only one on track for the race, I should win. But it's Sunday evening here in Australia, like it was last week, and like it will be next week. It will be Sunday every Sunday. We've had a busy day, did some more gardening. As I mentioned in my stream yesterday, the wife and the kidlets went to a 40th birthday. Young Mitchell had a sleepover. He stayed with. They're all good mates. They camped out and had an absolute blast. Little Jamesy got home after the end of the stream. He had a pretty late night, and he was dancing with all his mates and carrying on. He usually, when he gets home from a big event like that, you usually hear him screaming and carrying on because he doesn't want to get home. He got home and he was laughing hysterically. He had an absolute blast last night, and it's good. I love seeing that. That's what these social gatherings are like. It's awesome. Really stoked to see that, and today was no different. He carried on all day today in his amazing happy mood. And tonight I can hear him, he's just getting freshened up for a big day of school tomorrow, and he's having an absolute blast yet again. He has had 4 days off school. He had 2 student-free days, so he got to hang out with his new support workers and have an absolute blast. And
Car 2, just hit the fastest lap. 33.194. You just hit the fastest lap.
now it's time to get back to school again and do the serious business of education. We do have to go and trial a new communication device for him tomorrow though. So we've been trialing eye gaze technology. So he's got a communication device which is basically a really good tablet, a touchscreen device that mounts to his wheelchair, and the ones we've been trialing have eye gaze technology. So he actually, like, it tracks your eyes, and if you pause your eyes on a certain thing, it will repeat what you're saying, much like his touch one does. Amazing technology, not so suitable for young James. He's got I think what's called a nystagmus, I think you pronounce it. Bit of a flicker in his eyes as a part of the Leukodystrophy condition. So he can't really focus all that well on the device. He did, yeah, it's a Sunday drive, eh? As long as everyone else plays nice, it's good fun. Yeah, so it is a bit hard for him to actually just focus on the words, and his current one doesn't have eye gaze technology, so he's so used to touching the screen. So we're going to trial 2 more devices tomorrow, and then hopefully get a new one underway so he can actually get out there and use it again. The one he... Stop going faster. So the device he has is old. It's about 5 years old now, and whilst it still works, it is time for a new, little bit more modern computer. A bit more processing power, a little bit faster, updated programs, etc. So we'll go tackle that in the morning before school. And then tomorrow night is Pilates, both for myself and James. We've started a bit of a Pilates routine for him. Quite exciting actually. Looking. Stop going faster. Yeah, so the idea is we'll go to Pilates, he'll do his routine and I'll do mine, and it'll be a bit of fun. He's super excited. Yeah, I've been watching us battle back and forward lap time wise now. It's good. So we have just started that whole Pilates thing, and I think it's a really cool thing for him to, when we share what he's been up to on the weekend, or when we share what he's got coming up during the week with his teachers, it's probably a little bit more exciting for him to say he's going to the gym and working out. It's kind of cool and a bit teenager-ish. But the funny thing is, last week I had my Pilates session on a Wednesday. I do it a couple of days a week, and I had a booking after my Pilates, and I thought it was for James's Pilates, but it turns out it wasn't. So I got him super excited. That all rev. I got him all revved up for Pilates, and then I realised when I got there that it wasn't for him. So tyres are definitely not an issue, man. Absolutely not. Yeah, you'll make it. Like I said, well, you saw me. This is where I raced last week, so it was easy as. Yeah, so he was a bit disappointed when he realised he couldn't get to Pilates last week, but I have promised him, and I absolutely categorically know that it is tomorrow. He's a little bit excited. What have we got on for laps for Leuko this week? This week is... so we still have week 13 today and tomorrow. This NASCAR race is an official race, so it will either add to or detract from my points tally. Not doing so well in the Oval Series, but that's cool. Tomorrow night is the last day of week 13 in iRacing for us in Australia. It will tick over at 10 AM on Tuesday morning or thereabouts. So Monday night we will drive something. I'm not sure what that'll be, and I don't have a plan for content at this stage. Tuesday night, the plan will be our league racing IR18, and that will be coming from a racetrack. Where's Tuesday night in the IR18, do you remember? Ah, Virginia, there you go. I just asked the man from the league who created the list. Virginia. Nice, that'll be fun. We're taking the IR18 to Virginia. Then on Wednesday we are going to be interviewing the owner of Missed Apex Racing League, Old Man Jumbo. So I did have a chat with him last week and floated the idea of doing a bit of an interview, sort of Sunday drive style thing. And we will be practicing in the LMP2 for our 6-hour event on Saturday night. So we've got a series of questions to have a chat with Old Man Jumbo about. That'll take care of our Wednesday session. The chat with Jumbo might go for about an hour. So we'll drive the LMP2, and then we'll see if we can jump on and do some GT4 driving as well, because it does become the official week 1. So we'll actually have some races that we can enter, much like this one, that count for points and a result. Yeah, you can see my livery, yeah? Yeah, so what I need to do is I need to learn how Jumbo does the spec maps, and then I can add the same spec maps to all of the cars so they all look the same. or like, because this has the same white, but just not the spec map. That's the one, mate. That's the one. And then Thursday night, guys, you are in for an absolute blast of an evening. It is the SR8 at probably one of my favourite tracks, Zolder. I like Zandvoort more than Zolder, but Zolder it became my first favourite track in sim racing from Assetto Corsa Competizione. I used to love driving that in the GT3 cars on that game. I think it has a sweet spot for me because it was the first, when you go into the championship series on Assetto Corsa Competizione, it is the first track you race on, and I think that's why I like it so much. It's kind of just stuck with me from there as that little moment to remember where I got into sim racing from. So we'll keep that as the story. So if anyone ever asks me why Zolder, that's the story. I might just need to refer back to this stream to remember why. And then Friday night we will be doing some more GT4 racing. We plan to race some more of the official GT4 fixed series and the Falcon Tyre Sport Challenge. Falcon Motorsport, Falcon Tyre Sport, Falcon make tyres. So the fixed series is obviously fixed setups, and then the Falcon series is GT4 and LMP3. The LMP3s being the faster category cars, we have to worry about being overtaken by little hypercars, which are quite fun. Then Saturday we have the Indianapolis 6 hour. 6 hours, putting up with myself, Old Man Jumbo and Autobat. I will have a chat with them and see if they're happy to be in the stream, which will be a good experience for all you guys and girls that tune in randomly, because what will happen and what I hope to achieve from that stream is to get a bit of the commentary about what it's like to have guys spotting, and you'll watch me spotting in the race, you'll hear the calls, what we talk about for pitting, etc. And then Sunday will be Sunday again, much like I promised. It will be Sunday again when Sunday gets here, and then it will be another oval race. I have no doubt I'm going to try and make Sundays my oval series. Now this race is filling up. How many people have registered? Have I registered? I haven't registered for the race yet, have I? I don't even know if I've registered for the race. What I might do, I've done 23 laps. Might just pull over and see if I can see if I've actually registered for the race session. I feel like I haven't. Feel like I've not registered for the race session. iRacing. I have registered for the race. 25 people have registered for the race. It looks like we're in for a race. There's 25 registered at least, so it looks like we'll actually get a race. Sweet. Where does it split? 30? That's cool. So I'll be in bottom split, which will be awesome. How are you, Jet, by the way? Yeah, good, mate. So we have registered, guys. We have registered. I don't know why, but on this car, I cannot see the people registered. In other cars I can, but I can't in this car. So I don't know. I know there's enough to make a race. It looks like it's going to go into 2 splits. So once it reaches 28, once it reaches 29 drivers, it will divide the field up into 2. It'll put the higher rating drivers in one split, the lower rating drivers in another split. My current oval I rating is 1,070. I have been as high as 1,500. Make of that as you will. I've not been great at ovals. I did have some results early on, and then I stopped having results. And much like my road license, what tends to happen is I will gain 4 I rating, 5 I rating. I might get 27 in one race. I'll gain 3 in another race, and then I'll crash out and I'll lose 90. That's what happens. I do the same with my road license. I get put in these splits where I finish at the bottom end, like right at the bottom of the people that gain I rating. So last night I gained 5. I gained 5 I rating, and then what will happen is I'll have a race, I'll get put in a split, I'll crash out, and then I'll lose 80 or 90. So then it takes me about 20 races to catch back up that 80 or 90 that I lost. So obviously the system works because that's the number that I'm supposed to be at. It's so frustrating. I need to crack that number and just actually have a bit of consistency. So we'll see what happens by the end of this month, whether I magically become a good driver or not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're aiming to do about a 2.5 hour stream again today, so my plans are to do this oval race, which is 90 laps and should take us to about 10 to 9 my time. Well, depending on how many cautions there are. If there are no cautions, it'll be over in 45 minutes. It's a 90 lap race and there's 30, yeah, so it'll be over in about 45 to 50 minutes. But there's going to be cautions, so it'll be a longer race. And then what I plan to jump in is just some of the week 13 content. So the idea will be that I'll jump in and drive the mini stock. Apparently it's a hell of a lot of fun, So we'll give that a crack. See how we go with it. See what happens. Just see if we can have a bit of a laugh. We had a fun session yesterday. We got a bit frustrated with our little errors. We had a good session this Friday night at Bathurst and got a little bit frustrated and tired. We had a good session on Thursday night. We had a good session. But yeah, need to keep at it. Just work through the emotional roller coaster of these live streams. I'm getting some people tuning in and watching my videos, so I do appreciate those people that have checked in. If you haven't watched my video, you won't see me say thank you, and you won't know why I'm saying thank you. But if you have watched my videos, thank you. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. We are, of course, raising funds and awareness for Leukodystrophy Australia. They are a charity organisation which we have recently become aware of and members of through the diagnosis of leukodystrophy for our son James. So Leukodystrophy is a organisation run solely by volunteers. It's obviously Australian based, hence the name, and they don't receive any government funding. So the goal of Laps for Leuko and Racing for James in general is to raise funds and awareness for the organisation. We have a donation link in the chat below, and that donation link is leuko.org.au/support-us/donate now. You can make a one-off donation, or if you are in a position to make a recurring donation, that's even better. Every donation in Australia over $2 is tax deductible, and every donation goes towards supporting families, providing advocacy, all of... That was Aero Wash. Wonder what tune he's got. He's fast. Of course, he was fast. The Aero Wash when he come past me though was unreal. Did you see that? Yeah, so every donation over $2 in Australia is tax deductible, and every donation goes towards providing support, advocacy, and sometimes financial help for families when they need some certain items that aren't covered by the NDIS or something like that on occasions. There are lots of things that Leukodystrophy Australia do for families like ours, and we are going to have the great pleasure of meeting some of the faces of the Leukodystrophy Australia team in October. We're planning to head along to the AGM, and then we've got a family meetup as well, where we'll catch up for a luncheon and meet some other families that are affected by this condition. So, got a lot to look forward to. I touched on earlier, we're planning to have Mr. Old Man Jumbo in the stream on Wednesday. I am also planning to have a couple of members from Leukodystrophy Australia jump into the chat as well. The reason being, I'm aware that the streams that we're making here won't be watched live by a lot of people. I get that, but they are videos that will remain on YouTube for a long time, unless YouTube decides to delete them or something else goes wrong and the internet explodes. So the content will be there for viewing, and as long as I get the title right on the videos, people will know where to have a look, and they can see that we've had a chat with Leukodystrophy Australia, and they might be able to tune in, watch that video in 5 years' time, and get an idea on what was happening with the organisation and what we were doing at the time as well. So I think that's the way we need to look at it. So hopefully we'll get those guys on board shortly, and have a bit of a chat with them. We'll figure out some questions. I've sent a list of questions to Old Man Jumbo so he can get some practice done, much like full TV interviews with celebrities. I will be the celebrity interviewing Mr. Jumbo, so we need to be organised and make sure we can have a bit of a conversation, a prepared conversation, so he knows what direction we're headed in. Plus it means that I don't have to think about questions in real time, because that would be awkward if I'm thinking about questions in real time trying to drive an LMP2 car. Hopefully it'll be a bit of a fun chat with Jumbo. He's a great man. I've had the honour of meeting him a couple of times now, and we will look forward to meeting him again. The boys in the chat are talking about changing settings. I won't be changing settings. Going to be running stock tune. That's what I run on. I run the stock tune on last Sunday night. The oval races are, as we absolutely know, are about survival. Absolutely about survival. And hearing a screaming V8 in your ear for 90 laps, guys. We've done 38 laps, 39 laps. So we've done nearly half the race distance already. So this is going to add a fair bit to the tally of laps for Leuko. Not so much the kilometres. We've got 2 minutes to go, so we'll call it quits at 40 laps here. We'll get this one finished. Haha, Mr. Lord Volt's running the Taylor Swift livery. Alright, we'll fly across the line here. Hang on, how do I do that? I'll make it public. Tay-tay! So we've got another 40 laps for Leuko there, guys. There we go, let's get rid of that. Okie dokie, so this one is going to go live in about 2 minutes. 40 laps is a good solid number to stop on there, I think. I think it's a good solid honest lap to stop on there. I've got... Now you're not going to believe, I said yesterday, it is, remember what happened to me last week? I caused that big crash. So Punt was just saying in chat, Punt's one of the oval specialists at Marl. He was reminding us to get in the infield for the pit entry at turn 3. Last week I dropped down, had a bit of a spin, and I think a few of the cars behind me panicked and had a bit of a crash and caused a caution. So I will wear that one as my fault, but I was saying I just picked up my drink bottle, and I remembered that I was going to add my um, 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 was going to add my Camelback to the back of my race seat, or even just put it under my seat or something. So I've got something easy to drink from. It's quite hard when you're driving around an oval to reach down and pick up a drink bottle. So hopefully there's a couple of cautions. If we can, if we can get a caution or 7 to help me stay hydrated, that would be amazing. It's a little bit cold in here, so I have got a jacket on, which means I'm going to get hot, which means I'll complain about being hot, which means I'll need a drink, which means I'll have a drink, which means I'll crash. Did you catch that, guys? That's what's going to happen. We're going to zoom in of my hair. Here it comes. Wait 2 seconds. Okie dokie. So we are in bottom split. So in the road series races, I complain about being in top split. In the oval series races, I'm stoked, absolutely stoked to be in the bottom. Oh, hang on. Am I in top split? Ah, awesome. That's what I thought. That's why I was worried. Well, let's just drive around the carnage, boys, and bring it home. So I've got the 2 boys that I had in chat with me last week in the race with me this week. So Lord Volt and Punt Road Feral are on board. They are here in the race. Roger that, mate.
Outside. Clear high.
We're going to not get a lap in, but that's all right. I was actually just dusting my pedals off. So car 3 for Volt, 9 for Punt, 17 for me. Cool. 17 is actually one of my favourite numbers. 21 is my racing for James number, but 17 is actually a number that pops up in my life quite frequently. I don't know why. It just does. So 17 chose me. We need to change I say that we make Sunday night oval night, gents. Tape configuration quality. Well, I just had a look, and I think that I was running this setup with the qualifying configuration on in the race as well. I don't know. That's all right. Let's get the 2 laps of qualifying done, then we'll put the race configuration back. We are qualifying with full fuel. Not good at qualifying at all. Qualifying is not my thing. I just drive around like every lap's a qualifying lap. Let's go.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So I've put myself in P10. We'll add another couple of laps to the tally there. 11, so we are going to end up right at the bottom of the field still. But as I said, why did it go to Windows? I'm running the full fuel setup, so I don't do quality all that well. We're putting the race configuration back on. We're going to hit apply and done. I'll just go say goodnight to the boys quickly. I'll be back in 2 seconds. You can watch quali now, can't you? You can watch the other cars quali. I forgot about that. Yeah, I will do now that I remember you can do it. So I just went to say goodnight to the boys, and James has turned Spotify on his tablet, and Mitchell is absolutely out to it. He stayed up till midnight, I think, at the camp. And then he proceeded to tell me that he went and he wasn't sleeping very well with his mates in the swag, so he went and slept by the campfire. So
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I also raided the lolly jar. I had snakes yesterday. I've got
SOS
jelly babies today.
1,202.
Feeling cold.
Let's take opportunities.
I'm going to stay in my jacket for a little while. We best turn our car on.
5 cars left to grid.
Yes. Yep. Where are you?
Good luck, everybody. Let's try to make it 3 laps without a cost. What about the other 87?
Oh, I love it. So somebody jumped in chat and said, can we at least make it 3 laps without a caution?
Yeah, 4.
This could be interesting. Where are you, Punt?
There are 3 additional sets of tyres during this race.
Roger, and your car 9, aren't you? Sweet. I'll see your name on the relative. I just want to make sure I know where you are. So. Roger.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I did last week. Yep. So we've got the other boys behind us. So Lord Volt is in P16, so he'll be 2 cars behind us. There's Tay Tay. And then punt is second last, I believe. He doesn't like qualifying for these things, which is not a silly idea because these races can be absolute chaos. I'm starting right in the thick of it.
Everybody be careful.
Right in the thick of it.
Slippery. 120 degrees.
The track's, wow, 49-degree track temp. It's going to be slippery, so I've been informed. So we might actually wear out some tyres this race. I don't know what it was last time we did this race, but I got through with no issues on the tyres.
The pace car is in.
Alright, here we go. Laps for Leuko. Let's add another 90.
Green flag, green flag. Inside, clear. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
We're going to try and hold the high line.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
We're going down onto the apron already.
Inside. Keep high. Still there.
The relative open, we are losing time to the guys in front a little bit. Oh, there's almost, oh, crash.
Clear. Go low. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file.
Did you get collected?
Road is closed.
I made it through, man. I got 4X.
Letter 3.
But I made that through, I just got
When the
net
yellow
coded.
flag came out. Letter 6. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. No damage. Car looks clean.
Yeah, I don't know how I made it through
Well, we
there.
made lap 2.
Wow, that was intense.
I hope ready.
There's the car 6.
What happened? I didn't see that.
Pit road's
Still
open.
on gas.
Catch up 6. Car. Catch up 3. Car.
Mate, if you, how long are you going to be in pits for that? You got a meatball or?
Without a wrecking.
Have a look at the replay from my onboard, man. Holy hell. Wow. Okay, so that was
Checking the part at the start finish line.
that was
Wait.
intense.
Just
Catch
minutes
up
of
14.
damage.
Car.
Fucking losers here.
Catch up
Have you got 30 minutes?
Car.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would have blown their engine.
Catch up 14. Car. Pit road is closed.
So that's Lord Volt taken care of, unfortunately. Mate, that was wild. The car, I reckon, bounced over me like Lightning McQueen, mate. Yeah, I got 4X netcode, but I've got no damage according to Jeff, so we'll see how that plays out.
You good, 16?
That's the second time netcode has favoured me.
Turn the fan on real quick.
Stay behind the 14 car. So I'm in P8 now, ladies and gentlemen. Like Punt said to me last week, we are learning every time we do one of these events. Every time we are learning and gaining experience. So this will put us on the high line again. We did get 4X for our troubles in that little instance. So what the 4X come from a netcode contact, where the game thought we were going to make contact. So we're on the outside again, and we'll be on the 4th row of the grid here. So we're at the front, which gives me a little bit more faith that we might be clear of any shenanigans. But that's not always the case. As you saw, it did happen in front of us before. Where are you? 13th one? Yep, cool. So I pretty much got stuck on the high line at that last start anyway. So I'll just stay high, mate, yeah. We've got Punt back in 13th place, so he'll be on the inside about 3 cars back. 3 rows back, we'll go with. 5 positions back. Oh, as you do.
Why is the leader so far back? Come on.
About to go green, stay focused.
Alright, here we go again. Waiting for the 15 car on the left-hand side to go.
Post car is off, time to do your
He's
job.
checking us all up. Here he goes.
Green.
There we go.
You're in the top 10.
Short shift, that one.
Inside. Stay high. Still inside.
So we're going to have that inside call as we've got all the cars on the bottom
Still
line.
there, hold your line.
And we're going to follow this line through.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still inside. Clear. Inside.
So need to wait for a clear call to get into the bottom line.
Still there, inside. The leader consider 76.63. Keep high.
What we're at risk of here is
High.
Carl Davis is back there.
cars riding up onto us on the exit.
Keep high. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Inside. That was your fastest lap of the session. Still there, hold your line. Still inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Need to get onto that bottom
Still
line,
inside. Clear.
like that.
I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
It's all good, buddy. Long
Now we're
as I'm
good.
going straight, I don't care.
Just a second.
Roll up the sleeves. Saw a bit of movement around us there, so I backed off. But there's going to be a crash here, I can feel it. There it is.
Outside. Still there, hold
Is
your
that
line.
one off in the car on the back stretch, or is that?
Keep low.
I mean,
Carl's going at it crazy.
Clear high.
I just parked there chilling, man. I think he's got a family emergency and had to run away real quick. The yellow car. Yeah, there it is there.
7 car I thought was going to cause a crash, but we're all good. So a few cars bouncing around a bit here, which I don't like. Check up.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P6, just set the fastest lap. 31.609.
Just going to follow this train. Getting very dizzy. Number 7's down on the apron again. There it
Car
is.
Outside, clear.
What?
These cars are hard to tell the whole space.
I can't turn. I'm up against the wall.
That car is a lap down.
Yeah, car 7, mate, was causing that then.
Like, stay on the
That
bottom.
car is a lap down.
And run in the middle.
Outside. Outside is clear.
We just lost a car here, blinked out. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know if it's going to come back. need to try and stay in the toe of these guys in front. So at the 13 lap mark now, so we are going to hold on and see if we can get to another caution before we stop.
The car in P7 just set the fastest lap, 31.34.
We're back up onto this pack here.
Inside. Still inside. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap.
Let him go.
31.32. Clear inside. Inside.
And let the next guy go as well.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Battery ready.
Outside. That car is a lap down. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Why are these guys fighting so much already? Man, we're losing major times. I just tucked in behind him and let him fight.
18 minutes too early, man. I'm gonna get back in line, but I would have helped you.
Nah, you're all good, no fault.
It's another very busy race, guys, if you're watching. Absolutely love this sort of stuff, and hopefully we don't make a silly mistake. We're back in 7th place.
I thought I thought correct.
Heated up my tyres a little bit there. Just going to sit in the draft of these guys in front. I don't know why they were so keen to fight like they were and let the cars behind us really catch up. We could have run away, but I don't know enough about ovals to know how that stuff works. Just have to hope that we get a bit of respect from the cars behind and make sure we're aware when they poke their nose in the inside that they are there.
32.388.
Good luck to the lap car. That's Mr. Lord Bolt, I think, up the side there on the high line.
I need to put the tires or something, man. I can't hold this up and straighten this up.
And mine's pretty loose as well. Track's really hot. Track temperature was 122 degrees when we started. The tire is probably about 300 degrees right now. As many laps we ran over.
Going to just really concentrate our way through this. So it's going to be a silent race, this one, guys. Trying not to make contact with the guys in front, as there's a contact on the wall there.
Car inside.
Oop, I let off the throttle as I hit the wall as well.
Car closing on you.
That's alright. Letting through. No foul, no harm.
No damage.
Car looks clean. Bit of a scrape on the wall there, but that's alright. So what I need to do now is get back on with these guys in front. Run my own line at the back here, try and use a tiny bit of tyres. See, they're starting to slide up in front, which is what we did because I got unsettled because the other car actually hit the wall. We'll prey on them battling like they are. Call our car down a little bit again. From the race I did the other day, as long as I can get to the 40 lap mark, 44 lap mark, 45 lap mark will be sweet. This is actually good driving from the bottom split. I'm actually super impressed. As you can see, we're back on board.
Damn, thank you, man, for not breaking me there. Thank you.
Car outside.
Going to get back involved in the dogfight here.
Outside is clear.
I'm about to wreck the whole field.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
We made it through. That's the car that hit the wall last
I
time.
can get my delay back on first house. I'm going to pull up on the inside out.
The leader is running 32.518.
Hey, I think I got tired of wheel damage.
Good job.
I can't steer this motherfucker up.
Man, Taylor, are you okay or what happened?
Need to get back up onto those leaders now.
I think I broke something when I hit the wall.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
And I'm 6/10 the guy behind me, so hopefully they can help me work together to get to the guys in front. I can hold it flat out through these, but they are pulling away profusely.
Car inside.
Safe, that's it.
Clear inside. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.8 seconds. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.6 seconds.
Alright, now we've got to get onto this 23. Try and work together. We've got a big pack behind us. Held a bit too much speed. I didn't ease off the throttle enough. Thanks, man. Yeah, I just tapped the wall and lost. I'm trying to get back onto this 23 car. Roger. Thanks, mate. Just going to get a draft from you for now.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1
Roger, thanks, mate.
seconds. That car is a lap down. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Outside. Clear.
So 23 in front, just had a moment there, I think. We're going to get a draft from this other guy. The pack's right up onto us now, so that was always going to happen because they were working together. I don't have the luxury because I'm
Car inside.
been sort of hung out on my own.
Clear inside.
Get in with this 2 car. Try and stick with them. I heated my tyres up. They're 6/10 away again.
Leader is running 32.706. Car 18 is up the front. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
Ah, fuck. That's put me right out of that back pack though.
5 seconds.
Wow, that was intense, man. I don't know how I saved that, but we need another caution now. That was a very, very good save. I don't know how many of you guys saw that in the video, but it was meant to be. I'm assuming that was meant to be.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 7.4 seconds. Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 5.6 seconds.
So we need to try and work together here, which is not going to happen. We're well and truly off the tail of those guys in front.
Go high.
Don't think we're going to get our caution. A couple of very fast cars coming up on us.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 7.5
man.
seconds. Car inside.
Yeah,
Car
check it out.
is now leading.
Good.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear
That's just
inside.
weird,
The
man.
car behind is closing
That's,
on you. The gap is
illegal.
5.8 seconds.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I checked up. Thought I was gonna hit that guy's side. That was a bit sketchy there, 16. I need some fucking tires, man.
Wow,
Still there.
We're well and truly losing to these guys in front.
Outside. The leader is running 32.847. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3.9 seconds.
We need to try and work together here. Holding my breath, we're trying to get to that sort of mid-40s. So he's catching us. Hopefully he'll help work together and we can try and push up on these cars in front, but yeah, car number 4 keeps hitting the wall, so that's why I'm just sort of giving him a bit of breathing room. For 8 seconds, so
Stay
The car
alive.
behind is
Get
closing on you. The gap is 2.3 seconds. Car inside. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
I don't know what that guy's
8.8
doing.
seconds. Clear. Car inside.
he's got fresh tyres.
Clear inside.
He's on newer tyres.
That car
Damn it, we need a yellow flag. So we've got the guy in front of us here is on fresher tyres than us, and
The leader's bidding now. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9.1 seconds. The car in front is bidding.
so there's a couple of cars in pits.
Car 18. taken the lead.
Putting in.
We're feeling good running our own line here again. The tyres have come back to me a little bit. We're sitting in at 33, so we're doing okay pace-wise.
The car in front pitting.
All the other cars in front are pitting, so the strategy will be, can we hold on 4 more laps to make it to the halfway point? If it goes green for the remainder of the race, can those guys make it without 2 stops?
That car is a lap down. Outside. Clear up top. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.4 seconds. The leader is running 33.032. Slow car down low.
Like, rip me.
So my tyres have come good. My tyres have come good again. I'm only in the low 33s, so I'm still good.
Inside. Clear.
So he's okay because he's on pressure tyres.
Inside.
So this guy is on the same tyre as us.
Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear.
Hopefully we get a tear off at this pit stop. We'll have coming up. So this car 11's on fresher tyres as well, I believe.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
So besides a couple of indiscretions with a couple of
Okay,
slides
we're
there,
halfway to the finish. That car is
we're holding on
down.
pretty well. Lap times are still fairly consistent.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9 seconds.
Just need to hold on a little bit longer if I can. Obviously the longer I can hold on, the less fuel I need to take.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
We also just need to make sure we don't get to that point where we fry our tyres and just have a snap oversteer moment. So really, really cautious on the throttle, really waiting for the pickup of the grip on the front tyres before I start rolling back on it. And I'm only, if you have a look at the green bar under my speedo, that's my throttle inputs. I'm just giving a gentle lift to let the weight shift back to the front of the car and then rolling back onto it.
The gap is 9.9 seconds.
So what we're doing is just holding on as long as we can, hoping to get a caution.
Thank you, Andrew.
The leader is running 32.639.
So the leaders haven't pitted yet either.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.1 seconds. Low car up high. Car outside, go high. That car is a lap down. Clear.
Yeah, I saw that. No, I'm due to pit again, I reckon, because I'm coming off 50 laps now, but the leaders in front haven't pitted yet, so I'm trying to keep going. Can you let me know when they drop in? So I'm only in the low 33s and high 32s, so I'm good. I'm consistent with them. So we're working on a bit of team strategy. Mr. Lord Bolt is with the leaders currently. He's going to let me know when they pit.
Slow car down low.
That's another... That was a position. So all the guys in front of me are lapped cars.
Number 18, when you're on pit, they're going all the gas out. 17 more laps.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
when you want to pit?
Alright, I'll take the stay out until
Inside.
like 3 laps to go.
That car is a lap down.
Because there might be a call
There at the bottom. Clear.
Yeah, I just heard that, so I'm going to follow that, I think. Pretty... Yeah, the tyres have come good, eh? Like, I think they're good. So the leaders are saying they're going to stay out and run as long as they possibly can. I'm doing the same. So I'm looking at staying out as long as I possibly can. I'm pulling out on the car behind me, and the guys in front of me, the top 5 are actually still in a pack. So of course they are going to keep working away from me because they've got that that aerodynamic advantage of a group of cars, and I just need to keep doing effectively the lap times I'm doing, which are low 33s. They're only half a second a lap, or 0.2 of a second faster than me.
Come back.
So they are catching me.
Hey, you want to pit on lap 6, man? My tire is just full. Go.
Did you turn? Yeah, it was just like 6 feet. I got you up to 15.
Got it, yeah, because they're coming up to lap me as well, so I may as well do it, because they will get me otherwise.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh yeah, yeah boys!
Road is closed.
Beautiful.
That was perfect, unreal, there's the yellow flag we needed.
That's what we needed, 23. Don't finish 23.
That's amazing, unreal. So I just got to wait for pit lane to open, won't it, don't I?
Lender 4, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Now, when you get got direct.
Unreal guys, how's that? We are in P6, so we need a pit when the pit lane...
Now open.
So pit lane opened for me after I went past the entrance, is that normal? So duck in this lap, yeah? And 4 tyres, all fuel.
Car 13, got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. They're showing us the black flag. You passed under yellow. They're going to hold you for a while.
Well, I got a black flag for passing under yellow. What the hell?
3, 2, 1. Right here.
It just says passing under yellow, black flag, they're going to hold us for a while, but I've got no penalty.
Okay, go.
No, it says they're going to hold us for a while, but the black flag's there, so I'll get a I'll get a drive-through after the start of the... That's what'll happen. How did that happen?
They want you in single file. Catch up 14, car.
No, it was on my own.
24, car.
I'm sick of this shit. Every single event I do lately, I get this crap.
Passer 7, car. Catcher 14, car.
It's not now. It's telling me to pass cars, and I don't know. Oh, here's what it is, boys. Well, here we go again. Another good race ruined by Lord only knows what. I really don't know why I got a black flag there.
14,
Absolutely no idea.
You're on the outside this time. Passer 14, car. Catcher 1, car.
So what's going to happen here is I'm going to get a drive-through after this. Can you just, I don't have a chat to all button, can you just let the field know that car 17 has a black flag and we'll get a drive-through because I'm on the outside and I'll need to get to the inside. Oh, I'm so annoyed.
76 on both.
That's ruined my race yet again. Unreal.
Car 17 has a black flag. He hasn't got his mic connected, so he's just going to try to get to the pit lane because we've got to do a drive-through. That's car 17.
Unbelievable.
Our right front's 53%.
I'm gonna.
Is in the top. Okay, 6 plates up there.
I'm gonna call it after this race.
76 on the front right, 76 on the rear right.
I'm so over this.
Yeah, I blistered mine, man.
I was only at 83. So over this.
About to
I
go
love
green.
this track.
Stay focused. Post car is off. Green, green, green.
Oh, even better than that, I've got to hold for 30 seconds.
You've got to come in for a black flag. Keep high. Clear. Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. That car is a lap down. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide.
I'm
Inside,
so
2
over
wide.
this stuff.
That
I
car is a
really
lap
am.
down.
Just
Clear.
let the whole field pass and get into pits and get this over with.
That car is a lap down.
75 on, 4 on you. I'm going to stay high because I'm out of this race.
So over this.
That car is a lap down.
I've got no idea why I even bother playing this game sometimes. I just don't get it.
Right now.
5, 3,
So frustrated.
1. Right here.
I really don't understand it, guys. I'm trying so hard. Trying so hard. I'll see this through. Do my 90 laps and I'm going to call that the stream for the night, guys.
We're done. Get going.
What does it matter? Laps down, I'm going to be running on my own now. But it is laps for Leuko, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about pushing through when this sort of stuff happens. And we're not going to leave the race. But we managed to go from a good position to a crap
That car
position.
is a lap down.
Oh well, we're on our next 30 laps. We'll have done 132 laps. We'll add that to the tally, but I'm not feeling like driving beyond this, guys. I don't know what it is with me and iRacing, but every single event will have something like that in it, and I don't know why. I honestly do not know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've got no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
You're losing
Yes, we'll add 132 laps to laps for Leuko, but I can't put myself through more driving tonight, guys. I've reached my limit in frustration of stupid incidents like that, and I really don't know why. I really don't know why.
It's like that one before.
My car doesn't run out front, man. Go ahead.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.7 seconds. Car 1 has taken the lead.
The amazing thing is, I'm driving so incredibly well at the moment. I'm actually driving really well. I'm actually really happy with how I'm driving, guys. Really happy. I'm just so frustrated with these events occurring in races, and that's what's doing it for me, and that's what's ruining it for me at the moment, is whatever is happening. Now I've got to try and get past these cars.
Inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear. 2 wide. Clear high. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
That is a position.
Clear.
We did that the hard way, but now I'm driving like a frustrated teenager. I do have to remember this is for charity. This is laps for Leuko, guys. It's not laps for Travi to actually do well in iRacing. It's laps for Leuko, and I'm not crashing and I'm not causing crashes. I'm not causing crashes.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Keep low. Outside, clear. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.
Another caution would be incredible right now. I don't know if I'm eligible for a lucky dog. I don't think I will be, and I think I'll be 2 laps down. That would be nice though, bit of luck. So the guy behind me is in P10 currently. And 10, 11 and 12 are behind me. So they're the guys that I'm actually chasing for position. Have fresher tyres in them, so interestingly,
Inside. That car is a lap down. Still there, inside. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.6 seconds. Still inside. Still inside. Still there.
So I think this is the whole, you're seeing the roller coaster of 8 days in the simulator when I've already driven 3,000 kilometres. 3,000 kilometres is coming up on the width of Australia.
Stop cutting me off, dude. I let you have it back 3 times.
Where the heat at? Run your line. I need the dirty air. You need to stay ahead of me. Just run your line.
Sure, take the inside.
So it might, maybe it's just the fatigue of all of this, but either way, it's difficult sometimes, and I do want to get out of the rig and have a quiet night. Like I said, I think this will be enough racing for today.
That car is a lap down. Car outside. Outside is clear. That car is a lap down. Car outside.
Thanks, mate. I think we're on pretty good tyres here with the pace we're setting.
Zach, don't come down in front of me like that. If you're gonna watch up, I'm gonna get by.
Yeah, so I was saying it might be just the frustration of me being in the rig for 8 days in a row. We do have quite a long way to go, 22 more live streams. I need some success, guys. I need some success, much like the success you have created for me in creating some donations for Laps for Leuko and Leukodystrophy Australia. I need that success to translate to iRacing for me.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Close.
Now, am I eligible for the lucky dog?
Break my left.
Pass the pace car.
This is racing like this the leader.
Catch up, 7.
Oh yeah, he is too. No, he's on the lead lap though. I'm the first. I am?
Ich habe was Lego Bau zu sehen.
Yeah, so you'll get the lucky dog. It'll be all yours, mate. So punt, the gentleman behind us gets the lucky dog there. I'll be quietly battling it out. I'm going to stay out, get a lap back, I think. That'd be smart, wouldn't it?
Letter 7. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah,
Catch
no,
up, 19.
See
Car.
that? What's for me?
Car 9. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Letter 9.
Go get him,
Carbide.
punt. So the leader's still in there, so the green car's the leader, so a couple of cars stayed out. But I think I'll be alright. I was managing pretty good on the tyres anyway.
Now what is outside?
Yeah, so maybe I'll claw, I won't claw anything back from that, but it'll put them behind me. May have had a little bit of luck. I don't get the lucky dog. It puts punt on the lead lap though.
Letter 13. Carbide.
How many incident points have we got? I think we've just got the 4 incident points. Yeah.
Dan, I think we made the right call there, buddy.
I'm still getting the experience, mate, and like I said, the incidents that are costing me races aren't crashes. They're not me. Like, it's just stupid errors, and I don't know why, mate. I really just don't.
I'm at 95, and 95.
No, because yesterday I was in 5th and I missed my pit bay. Then today I like got that drive through and stop go. Like, just silly things that are ruining it for me for some reason. But I'm having fun. Don't get me wrong. I just need to try and figure out what the hell I need to do to stop these issues occurring.
Letter 18, car by.
That's moving me to the back of the field. Damn it. Yeah, it's moving me to the back of the field.
Can't you read the signs?
Sorry about that, car 21. I misread my box there.
It shuffled me back a position. So, car 9 is on, I don't know where he is. He's the guy we're chasing 4 position. I don't know where the 9 car is. So we're up into 10th, so I think we're in the top half, so we're probably going to gain some I rating just. But I would have preferred to be in the 5th, much like the race yesterday. Yeah, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster, guys, and I think what's frustrating me is the fact that I'm here doing this for charity and driving really well and then having these silly moments, so it's feels like it's just weighing a little bit more.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
Don't hit me, man. Don't hit me. It's slowing down. What kind of fucking retard is this?
Green flag,
Dude,
green flag.
I'm
You're
getting
in the top
smashed
10.
from behind too.
That was bullshit.
Got 10 laps to go.
The guys in front here are the actual leaders of the race.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
We have the guy 4 positions 6/10 back, so he will want that. He'll want the extra little bit of I rating.
Consider 32.081.
So these are P1, 2, 3 and 4 in front of us. So I need to not get caught up in their race, I need to stick behind them basically.
That car, please go back.
These are the guys I was driving with. At the very start before I got my stop go.
Car outside, clear.
I hope so, man. I've got a picture on that, but I don't need anymore. I'm glad we got the tires.
tail fin into the one on the barrage.
Clear. You've got 2 laps to go. That car in front is to position.
That's on us. I'm gonna stay down here with you.
Outside. Go low. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Outside, clear. That car is a lap down.
Hold on, car 15.
Your car is leaking fluid. That car is a lap down. That car is a lap down. That car is a lap down.
Thank you for the help there, Ben.
Hey, Tom. Go and burn it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down, buddy. Thank you, man. Hey, I owe you, man. Next time I got you.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for
I
watching,
was trying to save my
guys
life.
and girls. I appreciate all the support from you guys.
Checkered flag,
I
checkered flag.
am going to call it quits there, guys.
Nice
We'll
run,
we'll come
solid
back
work.
and try again tomorrow night, guys. Thanks very much, guys. I appreciate what you're doing for me. Cheers.